This is a star known as Betelgeuse in our sky. It's a red giant star, and if you put it in the same position as the Sun, it's far outside Jupiter's orbit. It's so big, so unpredictable, and so close to exploding. Prepare for a global disaster on a scale you've never seen before. Astronauts using the James Webb Space Telescope have discovered something very disturbing about this great object in space. Renowned scientist Brian Cox has issued a dire warning. At the edge of our galaxy, Betelgeuse sends terrifying beacons into space. The question is, are we about to experience a massive supernova explosion that will change the night sky forever? Let's dive in and explore the vastness of the world. Stars are born, live, and die in amazing ways. One of the stars that has attracted the attention and concern of astronomers and the general public is Betelgeuse, a red supergiant star in the Orion constellation. It is huge and very old, and its distinctive red color and unusual luster have fascinated people for centuries. Recent events have increased interest in this great world, and we may be witnessing a momentous moment in history. What do these changes mean to Betelgeuse? Are we on the brink of a celestial manifestation on an unimaginable scale? Betelgeuse is an interstellar giant about 764 times the size of our Sun. Its large size shows not only its importance, but also its location as a red supergiant. Betelgeuse expands and cools after burning hydrogen with helium in its core. Although it is estimated to be 8 to 8.5 million years old, it is too old for a star. Over millions of years, it has grown from a hot blue star to the red giant we see today, and is in the final stages of its life. Stars like Betelgeuse undergo significant changes during their lifetime due to the pressure of nuclear fusion and energy. The red color is due to the lower temperature of the surface compared to other stars like our Sun. While the surface of the Sun is at 5,500 Kelvin, Betelgeuse is at 3,500 Kelvin. The cold temperature gives it its red color, which is not only beautiful, but also a sign of the star's physical condition. Interestingly, documents from Roman and Chinese times indicate that Betelgeuse was yellow 2,000 years ago, and in the 9th century, Arab scholars said it was red. This color change throughout human history reflects its evolution. Another feature of Betelgeuse is the light type. It is a semi-variable star, which means it waxes and wanes in brightness. This moon dance has fascinated scientists and astronomers for centuries, and it usually follows a 400-day cycle and a longer 5-year cycle. What makes Betelgeuse so mysterious, however, are its unexpected twists, which suggest that complex and less than obvious things will happen. At the end of 2019, astronomers were shocked when Betelgeuse woke up with a surprise. Betelgeuse, one of the brightest stars in the night sky, begins to lose its luster, known as the Great Disappearance. In February 2020, the star has reached its weak point, and casual observers can tell the difference. The dark matter was confusing, but since Betelgeuse was 725 light-years away, the light we see today left the star about 700 years ago. This long period makes it difficult to predict and track changes in real time. However, the errant moon is a reminder of the unpredictable nature of the world. Andrea Dupree, Associate Director of the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics, closely monitored Betelgeuse's descent using the Hubble Space Telescope. His team found that a lot of hot material from Betelgeuse's surface was being propelled into space at nearly 200,000 miles per hour, creating a cloud of dust that dimmed the star's light. This event is a huge loss for Betelgeuse. Although stars lose mass over time, the scale and speed of this mass release is astonishing. Astronomers thought that if this signaled the imminent death of a star, a supernova would occur. What does this blackness mean for Betelgeuse's future? While some theories suggest that it is a sign of a supernova, others suggest that the darkness is caused by dust from the star itself, blocking our view. Astronomers found that Betelgeuse's temperature dropped by at least 170 K around the dimming, indicating significant changes in the star's surface. Eventually, Hubble observations and ground-based telescopes revealed that the haze appeared to be the result of a large cloud of hot plasma escaping from the star, which then cooled. As he went out, a cloud of dust formed and covered him. A quarter of that Betelgeuse level. This massive explosion puts Betelgeuse in the middle of astronomy. The star ejected several times the mass of our moon, and this massive ejection challenged previous ideas about the fate of stars like Betelgeuse. Can Betelgeuse prepare for a supernova? Although predictions vary, Some scientists believe it will happen faster than expected, possibly within the next few decades. Adding to this cosmic puzzle is the idea of a shock wave. A wave created by Betelgeuse that crashes through space at 67,000 miles per hour and interacts with everything around it. This effect allows us to understand the evolution and mass loss of the star over time. Betelgeuse's current activities remain elusive, and scientists are still researching his methods of animation, mass ejection, and degeneration. These observations provide new insights into the life cycle of stars, especially since Betelgeuse is more vulnerable than most, pointing to their inner powers. Is Betelgeuse getting stronger? The exact time is unknown, but the sudden mass pattern has turned attention to a possible approach. About how a star went supernova. This type of data is important because it helps astronomers understand the life cycle of stars and the processes that lead to their destruction. Supernova SN 2023 EXF gave scientists a rare opportunity to observe a supernova explosion in real time, capturing the first stages of the event and what followed in unprecedented detail. By comparing SN 2023 EXF to Betelgeuse, astronomers can draw similarities and identify unique differences between stars at different stages of their lives. Although Betelgeuse has yet to go supernova, the sudden changes in its behavior, especially the massive ejection of material and massive recession, indicate that the star is in its final stages. However, predicting when a star will explode is a very difficult task, and Betelgeuse may be surprised for decades, centuries, or even millennia. If Betelgeuse goes supernova in our lifetime, it will be a major celestial event. A supernova can be seen even during the day for weeks or months, shining like a full moon in the night sky. Even though it's scary to show, there's no threat to life on Earth because of Betelgeuse's safe presence with US.ASA result. Betelgeuse is one of the most mysterious and fascinating stars in our galaxy. The ability to go supernova has fascinated astronomers and the public alike, and recent developments have increased the sense of fantasy surrounding this giant. As we continue to watch Betelgeuse and other stars like it, we are about to unravel the mystery of the life and death of the stars, and maybe one day we will see the wonderful end of life, of Betelgeuse. Until then, our telescopes will be trained on the night sky, waiting for the wonders of the universe. Really, picking up where we left off with Betelgeuse and its connection to a possible supernova. Betelgeuse, sometimes called Betelgeuse because of the shape of the name, is a superstar. Red giant located in the constellation of Orion, this object is getting a lot of attention as it nears the end of its life cycle and explodes as a supernova. What is the significance of Betelgeuse? Betelgeuse is important for several reasons. 1. Size and distance. Betelgeuse is one of the largest stars visible to the naked eye, close to Earth, about 700 light-years away. This makes it a prime candidate for observing astronomers. 2. End of life. When Betelgeuse is extremely massive, it is nearing the final stages of its stellar life. At some point in the future, it will collapse and explode as a supernova, a very bright and dramatic event. 3. New history. In late 2019 and early 2020, Betelgeuse experienced a very dark phase, leading to widespread speculation that it would go supernova. Scientists later attributed it to a cloud of dust blocking the star's light, but the event revealed Betelgeuse's power. When will Betelgeuse go supernova? The exact time when Betelgeuse will explode as a supernova is uncertain and could occur any time within the next 100,000 years. Although not long in astronomical terms, this timeline is still confusing from a human perspective. When this happens, the Betelgeuse supernova can be seen even during the day and will shine like a full moon for weeks or months. Astronomers continue to observe Betelgeuse using binoculars and telescopes. Although a supernova is inevitable, it will not cause near-Earth damage due to its distance. It takes about 700 light-years to see a spectacular light show without adverse effects. What happens when Betelgeuse goes supernova? Luminosity. Betelgeuse can be very bright, perhaps more than any other star in the night sky, and can be seen during the day for weeks. Astronomical impact. Scientists have an opportunity to study the dynamics of a nearby supernova. This can provide important insights into the life cycles of massive stars and the evolution of galaxies. The end of the universe. After a supernova, Betelgeuse may become a neutron star or a black hole, depending on how it exploded. This event is a great opportunity for both professional and amateur astronomers, because we don't see stars in a supernova cycle close to Earth. Enjoy diving into a special aspect of Betelgeuse's life cycle and its final explosion.